Hey, what's up, guys? Vega here from Serpent X Special Forces, and today I wanted to talk to you about crypto wallets. More importantly, what not to do, what to look out for. Just kind of give some tips. I may be wrong on a couple of these. If I am, hit me up in the comments below. But the basic rule is make sure you're getting your wallets from trusted sources. If you're going to do it mobile wallet, obviously the mobile wallet, do some research. They got ratings, reviews, look at the reviews. If you're going to get a wallet from online that you're going to install on your computer, go to trusted sources, trusted websites, official websites. Don't go for any scam or anything like that. That is very important. As cryptocurrency is becoming more of an interest now, since the bottom, which some people speculate we haven't hit yet. I believe 32 was the bottom, but that's just my theory. We're now hitting that. We bumped and went over 11,000. We went back down, so around 10,700, somewhere in there. And that's generating interest. Now the market has already generated interest when we had our nice little run up to 7, 8, 9, and now 10. But that also increases the amount of scammers that are coming into the space trying to get your crypto. So when it comes to choosing a wallet, what wallet to choose really depends upon you and your use case. And what I mean by that is, let's just go through the wallets really quick. So we got mobile wallets, we got paper wallets, which will be considered cold storage, hardware wallets, which will also be considered cold storage. What else? Full node wallets, and there are Electrum wallets, but I'm just going to skip past that and go to exchange wallets. Now, there's pros and cons to all, but if you're the type of user that just goes and types in Google Bitcoin wallet, Ethereum wallet, what have you, be careful. Now, of course, the top two in the search engine, if you typed in Bitcoin wallet, is going to be some type of an exchange. We have Gemini and Coinbase. The problem with that is if that exchange becomes compromised and you have all your assets in one basket or all your eggs in one basket, then you lose that currency. Now, most of these exchanges have some type of redundancies in place or some type of way to recoup their losses. For example, Binance, which was recently compromised, basically was no hit to the market, and from my understanding the users still had their money. I am not sure if you're one of the users that were impacted by the Binance hack or compromised situation. Definitely let me know in the comments below. But just searching crypto wallets, there's a bunch of choices and a bunch of guys that are going to be out there, and I'm not trying to throw my hat in the arena. I just don't want you to get scammed or fall for the wrong thing. If you go to bitcoin.org, they have the official wallets. Of course, there's plenty of them. Mobile, hardware, so on and so forth. If you want the full node wallet, Bitcoin Core right here for Windows, Apple, and Linux. Now Ravencoin, this Raven Core wallet is a full node wallet. Now a full node wallet is going to be stored on the computer you install it on, and it's also going to have to sync the blockchain with that computer. So depending on the blockchain or the size of the blockchain, that would take up a decent amount of hardware storage. Now, not all are super huge. I know Bitcoin and Ethereum have a decent size to it, so you want to make sure you have enough room for that blockchain to sync. Otherwise, you won't be up to date. You have wallet errors, stuff like that. But the full node wallet, other compromise or other caveat, I guess you could say, is it has a DAT file in a hidden folder under users app data roaming, I believe. Yeah, users app data roaming. And if that file becomes corrupt, that could be an issue. Now there is a way to uncorrupt it, but that's a different video. So a full node wallet, if you don't plan on doing anything with your crypto, you don't plan on using it on a regular basis, and you just want to send it from an exchange to the full node and back and forth, it is a perfectly good choice. It's free. You can download it from trusted sources once again, and you'll be perfectly fine. Now, if you're going to malicious sites all the time, I wouldn't recommend installing a full node wallet and keeping most of your assets on that computer if you're one to browse the web and go to all those crazy sites. Now, a hardware wallet is always the best choice, but not everybody has the money to buy it. The Ledger Nano S is a cost-effective solution. For example, there are other choices like the Trezor hardware wallet, Keep Key, so on and so forth, and the prices vary. You're looking to spend 50 plus sometimes 100 depending on which model you get. But it is a very effective and secure way to keep control of your currency. Now, the full node wallet, the hardware wallet, the paper wallet, and I believe most mobile wallets all allow you to hang on to your private keys. You want to make sure you have control of your private keys. Exchanges like Coinbase, not so much. So it's kind of a, you're risking not only being compromised on an exchange, but you don't own the private keys to your actual assets. So you got to think about that. Why would you need a private key? A private key in certain cases, and this is just an example. Let's say we had Bitcoin back in the day and they hard forked to Bitcoin Cash or something like that. Well, back in that time, or let's use Bitcoin Private. Any one of those forks, what happened is because I owned my private keys and I could prove that I own my private keys, I was able to get paid out usually in a 1-to-1 or 2-to-1 or something type setup, or 1-to-2. 1 Bitcoin equals 2 Bitcoin Cash, or 1 Bitcoin equals 2 Bitcoin Private. That's what you would use a private key for. Now, there are other reasons too, but that's just an example of a use case. Mobile wallets are great as the industry grows, as we become and Starbucks and all the retailers start accepting cryptocurrencies as a form of payment. Then a mobile wallet would be perfect, right? You go up to the register, and just like NFC, you bump the register or the POS, point of sale machine, and make a payment. You might be able to scan a QR code and send the money. I did that at Jimmy Hula's not too long ago, and it was easy. I even did that when it was the transaction fees and the time was really high, and it still was easy. But keeping it on a mobile wallet, you're risking losing the phone, your phone being compromised. If you connect to guest Wi-Fi, especially with the full node wallet, like if you have it on a laptop and you connect to a hotel's Wi-Fi and somebody's on there snooping and compromises your devices, whether it's your mobile or your laptop, that could be a problem. So you got to be aware of your surroundings. You got to keep your head on a swivel. So mobile wallet, if you're going to be going to the store and making purchases, or you just want to keep track of everything, you're always on your phone, you want to be able to send from exchange, copy paste the address to send money to the exchange or back to your wallet. That's a perfectly good option. Just make sure you keep track of your phone, don't lose it, and try not to fall for any compromising situations. Another compromising situation with the mobile, by the way, just to give you a heads up, is when you go to a convention and they have those charging carts. If that charging cart is set up by a private person instead of the people actually running the event, and you plug in, it could be downloading all your information. So keep that in mind next time you go to a convention. That's not always true for all of them. I'm just saying that is something, and some people have deployed that tactic. You plug into the charging cart and they're starting to download all your information. Encryption can help stop that, but I wouldn't trust it all the time. Just bring your own battery pack that you trust. So full node wallet, mobile wallet, exchange wallet. What's left? Hardware wallet. Hardware wallets are a little bit harder for novices, I think you could say, to get into, but they're making it easier. The apps are getting easier. I mean, Ledger even has its own app. I believe you can even install the app on the smartphone to manage it, but I believe the initial setup process needs to be done by the computer. One of the reasons why I even got the Ledger is because my portfolio is getting bigger and bigger, and I'm feeling more and more uncomfortable I do have all my eggs spread out, but I kind of want to keep everything nice and secure. So you would use a hardware wallet if you're one of the paranoid type, or you just want to keep everything super secure, but do not lose the private keys that you're going to get, or the seed that you're going to get with this thing. It's going to give you some phrases you need to write down. If you lose that, you lose your money. But if you lose the device, you don't lose your money. So just keep that in a safe place. You can always get a new device, plug in your passphrase or your seed, and you got your funds back. So if I were to just list them off for you, and the most secure, honestly, the paper wallet. But the paper wallet, you can lose a piece of paper, so you got to be very careful unless you're going to keep that in a safe storage box. Hardware wallet would be number 2. Paper wallet and hardware wallet, both cold storage. They're kind of on the same playing field. It's just one's paper and one's on a device that's either the size of a USB or a little bit bigger, or a key fob like Keep Key and Trezor. Full node, but make sure your computer's secure, or laptop or device, whatever you. Don't be going to crazy websites on that device that you have all your currency on. Mobile wallet for more or less convenience. And exchange. Exchange is more for, I'm sending my money to my exchange so that way I can go ahead and start, flipping it, right? So we see Bitcoin go up. I bought it at 3,000. I want to sell at 10.7. That's a good decent amount of profit, but send it and sell it and don't hold it there. If you hold it there, you're risking the opportunity for somebody to take those funds, and it won't just be you that gets compromised. It'll be a whole group of people. If you don't want to be in that group of people that gets compromised and that exchange gets hacked, then send the money, sell, trade, do whatever you want, and then send it back to your wallet. But you could also send small portions there and leave it on there if you're willing to risk it. But if you're not, just send it, sell it, trade it, whatever, get it back to your wallet of your choice. So there's plenty of wallets to choose from. Just make sure you're downloading from official sources. Make sure you're getting from trusted sources. Make sure you're checking out the reviews. Do some research on their wallet. Don't just go to Google and type in Bitcoin wallet and just choose whatever you see. For example, I don't know anything about this. Bitcoinwallet.com. What is your Bitcoin address? And it gives them just a name. If you've used this, definitely let me know in the comments below. I have not even seen that or heard it. But there's plenty of wallets out there that are online. There's plenty of scammers that are out there. They're also showing up in front of YouTube videos. They're showing up on ads on Google. They're trying to take advantage of people getting back into the space, the crypto space, or that is getting interested in it. And I don't want you to be deterred by it. I don't want you to be afraid by it. I want you to know that there are ways to secure your assets, secure your crypto, and still have a good time. So thanks for watching, guys. Like, share, subscribe, and comment below. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Appreciate your time.